Okay, let us continue on this Thanksgiving morning.
Greetings, and welcome to Monarch Stellar Industries, producers and purveyors of the finest salt tuna in Halcyon. What can I do for you today?
I wonder how many female faces as opposed to male faces there actually are in this game, because I feel like I've seen this face a lot. What was that exchange about? You having money trouble?
Not at all. Mr. Nandi treats us all right and pays us well. I just spent most of my paycheck on Raptidon acid.
Do you normally blow your money on Raptidon parts?
Laws, no. Sometimes it's canid teeth, or a mantis worm wings, whatever Sebastian has in stock, really.
Why are you buying so much from Sebastian?
So I can talk to him, of course. He doesn't get going about much else. Sort of the strong, silent type. Unfortunately, my apartment's kind of filling up with his stuff, and some of the neighbors are complaining about the smell.
Just ask him on a date.
I couldn't. What if he says no? Hey, maybe you could ask him for me. I mean, a no would still be bad, but it won't be quite as embarrassing if you ask. Oh, Mr. Nandi's doing that thing where he breathes through his nose real slowly. I'd better get back to work.
Wait, I'm curious. What do you see in Sebastian?
He doesn't talk much, but he's got this quiet intensity, you know? Like there's stuff going on inside his head that you have no idea about. Plus, he's got great legs. It's hard to find a man who doesn't skimp on lower body exercises. Good to have standards, I guess. I know what I'm looking for.
You really want to be with someone you can't talk to?
You think that's what I'm looking for? You're funny.
That's all I need to know.
Sorry, sometimes I get carried away.
Deuces. Yeah, I'm scratching my head on that one too.
Well, new business turns up at last. Celia, didn't I tell you our new statistics-based advertising model would be a hit?
That you did, sir.
How can yield improvements of 26.7% not quicken the pulse? How can 32% cost savings not moisten the loins?
You've often posed these very questions.
Clear my schedule. This newcomer has a meeting with me.
That's very generous of you.
Celia, will you make a note of that for my self-review? Very generous.
Noted.
But not so generous I can't drive a good bargain. Now, who sent you? Rizzo's, perhaps? Or Auntie Cleo herself?
Me, charting my own path, going where the wind takes me.
What a charming notion. One doesn't meet many free spirits in Halcyon. Not outside Tartarus prison, anyway. Forgive me, I'd be positively enraptured. Only, I take it this means you aren't here for Saltuna.
Hey, it could always be both.
Now, there's no need to humor me. I'm used to this particular letdown. I had hoped that livening up our advertisements with enticing figures would draw the other corporations back to our bosom, but it seems we're back to the drawing board.
If you're free of the other corporations, why would you want to bring them back?
Surviving alone isn't as easy as it looks. Thanks to the so-called hazard clause, Monarch has been cut off from the board's resources and protection for 10 years now. Now, we've kept ourselves in business by trading with individual corporations, but given the off-the-books nature of those transactions, such arrangements are precarious.
And you're tired of scrounging and scraping by, is that it?
Yes, freedom is a tempting ideal, but a rather costly paramour.
Exactly. Intellectualism fuels the train to mankind's future, but the tracks the train runs on are forged from practicality.
What?
Yes, it's as though the good vicar has plucked the very words from my brain.
So what do you mean to do about it?
Well, Mr. Nandi here has a rather ingenious plan to get MSI restored to the board.
On our terms, mind you.
Ingenious plan? Don't get me wrong, I'm starting to admire your sand, but I bet you could overcomplicate a sisty sandwich.
What a charmingly roguish turn of phrase. Allow me to express my thanks at your confidence and assure you that my plan is indeed sufficiently complicated.
And if our advertising scheme hasn't borne fruit, then perhaps it's time we took matters into our own hands.
This lady knows what's going on.
It's true, our Celia is an alarmingly competent middle manager. At any other company, she'd be wasted in data entry. The plan she refers to is a two-pronged approach, and the first part involves seeing Stellar Bay properly defended.
Fine, but how do you mean to do that?
With a Bolt 52 cartridge, of course. If you can get us what we need to rejoin the board, starting the Bolt 52, we'll be able to become one of the most productive and secure cities in Halcyon.
And you'll have a powerful ally on the board.
Bolt 52 sounds useful. What is it?
Why, one of the strongest defenses in Halcyon. An extremely powerful ordnance.
Never realized fighting the bureaucracy could be this interesting.
It is quite the rush.
Once you have the Bolt 52, what's the other part of your plan?
I'll need to gather some supplemental materials, but I mustn't get ahead of myself.
You do tend to do that.
The Bolt 52 will be in the old arms building southwest of town, which used to be part of Stellar Bay before we had to move our walls in. And these days, it's overrun with marauders and raptidons.
I'll see what I can find.
So taciturn, so dour. I'll be waiting with bated breath. Oh, and while you're at it, there should be a terminal in the arms building with some dangerous information. Perhaps you could delete it so it doesn't fall into the wrong hands.
Before I go,
What can I do for you?
I met Grim, the landing pad guard.
I see. And was his delivery of the MSI authorized greeting up to snuff?
He did a bang-up job.
Well, that's excellent. I'll see that your feedback makes it into his review. What else can I do for you?
I'm out. So many quests, I don't know what they are. Reginald Cheney. In Fallbrook on Monarch. Oh, many quests.
I wonder sometimes what they're doing on other colonies.
Uh-huh.
Think they're watching the same serials, following...
No one saw me trip over that, right?
Of course not.
My back aches and everything smells like...
Boy.
You look like a man who's looking for some mostly fresh animal parts?
Talk about Celia.
Huh. I haven't seen her in a few days, but I've been meaning to ask her how that Raptidon acid is working out. I hope it's working okay, because no one else really seems interested in this stuff.
You consider going on a date with her?
Wait, I see what's going on. She put you up to this so she could get a discount, hmm? Don't get me wrong. I'd like to give her a discount. She's a real fine lady. Always talks nice and slow, so I understand. But if I give her one, I won't hardly make a bit, on account of no one else having any use for Raptidon tongues.
Don't take my word for it. Spend some time with her. I promise she won't ask for a discount.
You sound pretty sure. And she is awful nice. Okay, I'll do it. Once her shift ends, we'll go someplace nice. Maybe to Chef Raymond's.
Can't wait to see her body dead on the street. You know, because you decided you wanted to date some Raptidon person.
Have
Probably
you talked to Sebastian yet? What did he say?
going to chop you up and sell you or something. Grim asked me to check with you about his tossball poster.
You know, sending you is the first bright idea I've seen from that man, because I told him to stop bothering me about it a week ago. I still don't know anything about it, but if you want to help him, Velma's the one to ask. She's in the warehouse. But I'll warn you, Grim wore her patience thin a long time ago.
Sebastian
Oh, have you talked to him?
said he'll go on a date with you.
Okay, but how did he say it? Did he sound excited? Or like he was just agreeing to it? Was he like, yay, a date with Celia? I've secretly been waiting for this. Or was it more, sure, I don't have anything else going on?
Look, you've got your chance. Have fun and don't overthink it.
Oh, I will. Now I've just got to figure out which jumpsuit I'm wearing and how I'm fixing my hair. Or maybe I should go with a casual look? Ah, look at me going on. I'm sure you've got other things to do, and Mr. Nandi's giving me that back to work look. Anyhow, thank you.
You're welcome. I don't know what the texture is on that wall over there. So many other quests. Stainless steel rat. Let's track this one real quick. Oh. That's that. So let's go to the stash. The stash is so that I can potentially get him back to work, I believe. If I steal it, you won't have any reason to strike anymore. I'm pretty sure is what that's for. How would I get up there? All right. Overshot that one. You know, space gravity and all that. We need a hacking 50. That's fine. I wasn't planning to steal his stash anyways. Right, that one next. I really wish I could walk around without my weapons out. Let me just double check. Weapon radio. Stop audio log. Oh, I should be pressing 1, 2, 3, 4 to access my weapons. That would be good. Probably pressing Q a lot. Quick melee. Oh, I haven't been doing that. Reload, hold for holster. Aha. Aha. Boy.
Ooh, you're the new face. Wow, you must be up on all the latest tossball games. So who do you follow? Wait, don't tell me. You look like a Hammersmith Thunder fan. No, Glacial H Mammoths.
Sure. Just to have fun, you know? I would say afterwards, oh, I was just kidding. But I'm gonna go with that. I play for Auntie Cleo's Darlings. Don't you recognize me?
I'd heard they'd gotten a new hacker. Is that why everyone's making such a fuss about you? But what are you doing on Monarch?
This is the part of a goodwill tour of Halcyon. We're meeting our fans across the colony.
Maybe we're not so isolated as I thought. So, what can I do for you?
Found this betting slip in a dead man's apartment. Any idea what might have happened to him?
Poor Isaac. I was wondering why I hadn't seen him in a few days. I'd really like to help. Isaac was a sweet fellow, even if he did have terrible teeth.
I'm listening.
Right. So the thing with Isaac is he didn't know where to stop. He'd get stuck on something, and he just couldn't let it go. Sometimes he'd drink Purpleberry Punch by the liter. Other times he'd keep betting on a losing team. Started owing the wrong people money.
Oh, who did he owe?
I don't know for sure, but I saw Elijah and his buddies pushing Isaac around. They're hooligans from Fallbrook. They sweep into town, drop supplies off behind the warehouse, and spend the rest of their stay getting rowdy over tossball games. They usually loiter in the alley behind the yacht club. They're not allowed in the bar anymore. I bet you anything Isaac ran into trouble with one of them.
Thanks for the tip.
Mr. Sanjar will be pleased to hear about it when you're done. I know he gets fed up with the Fallbrook bullies, but there's not much he can do. If it isn't the famous hacker, enjoying Stellar Bay. What can I do for you?
You said you were having trouble receiving the tossball game transmissions.
Graham's always filling the airwaves with this propaganda, like it's done him any good. All it means is the tossball games get to us in fragments. Makes them real hard to watch.
Graham? Okay. To Grim Tomorrow. Right, this is the warehouse. Go in there in a second.
If you want to talk to the boss, she's in the back of the warehouse. You're probably looking for Velma. Watch out. She's in a mood.
What? Oh. Stellar Bay Ruins. Nope. A crumpled note found on the corpse of Stellar Bay. Most of the text in this note is obscured by blood, but you can make out the words Lilia and passcode Antediluvian. Pace crime continuum. Nobody saw anything. Oh, no, 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 no. Okay. I take a gamble? Or should I just wait?
Hey, Velma, I got your caffeinoid pills.
You're a lifesaver. Hope Abigail didn't give you a hard time.
Just the usual. Any word on Braxton?
Nothing. Don't know how much longer I can cover for him either. Give me those pills, will you?
Here you go. You know, you might consider a real night's sleep instead. Velma's not so bad, long as you avoid her when she's stressed.
Alright, Velma.
Look, you can tell Catherine the new shipment will be ready when it's ready, all right? She's welcome to come up here and pack boxes herself if she's in such a hurry.
What are you talking about, Catherine?
Sorry. Seems I got my cables crossed. Thought you were another shakedown tough from Fallbrook. Hope you can forgive my temper. This job has been running me ragged lately. First, my autoloader foreman stages a walkout, and now my chief pescatological health manager is missing.
Huh? Your chief what?
Braxton. He's in charge of getting the fish fat, but also making sure they don't get too many tumors. He's a real wizard with pharmaceuticals, but he has creative notions of working hours. Comes with living in a free colony, I guess.
Don't you have rules about that sort of thing?
We're not keen on rules for rules' sake around here. Means Braxton skips work sometimes, but it also means no company boss is telling me when I can take a shit. Since you don't seem to be constrained yourself, maybe you could check up on him. He lives in the apartments. Tell him Velma said to get his lazy ass down here, or she might start noticing those extra drugs he's been taking from supply. Something else on your mind?
You're gonna ask about Grimm's poster.
This again? I swear, this is the last time I contract for any special requests. You can tell Grimm his poster came in. You can also tell him I got a better offer for it. So now it's going to Nell. That about cover it?
Who's Nell?
She runs the betting parlor across the way. Nice professional lady. She asked me about the poster once. Just once. Made a real generous offer, too.
So it's about the money.
Damn right it is.
You're just giving Grimm's poster away. Didn't he pay for it?
No. I paid Sublight for it. So it's mine. And when Nell pays me for it, it'll be hers. Grimm may have asked for the poster, but it's not his until I take his money.
I guess I can kind of see where you're going with that. Surely we can work something out.
Sure can. If you want to pay me more than Nell's offering.
140 bits? Are you kidding me? work with me. I'm helping you find Braxton, aren't I? Even though I never said I would do that.
Sure. And once you finish helping me, then we can talk about the poster. Fine by me.
Talk about something else. Let's talk about Caleb.
Unless you're here to tell me he's agreed to do his job again, I've got nothing to say.
Why can't you give him his pay increase?
I don't have the bits for it, plain and simple. Besides, if I make an exception for him, I gotta do the same for everyone.
She's principled, in at least this area. I will begrudgingly give her that.
Thank you. I think. If Caleb wants to keep this job, he'd better get back to it. I'm about ready to hire sublight contractors at this rate.
100? Holy cow. That's a lot.
Fine by me.
Talk about something else. You said Braxton had been stealing drugs.
Stealing's such a nasty word. Let's call it skimming. And yeah, let's just say I've noticed the stereobiotics we use for the fish would get used a little faster on Braxton's shifts.
Why didn't you turn him in?
We're not like those corporate towns where you get fined for sleeping on the wrong side of the bed. Besides, the Spacer's Choice stuff we use is cheap enough. And Braxton knows how to get the salt tuna, fat and mostly tumor-free.
Who's this Catherine you mentioned when I first came in here?
Sublight boss out of Fallbrook. Handles most goods that come in or out of Stellar Bay. Has a mouth like a Ground 6 Spacer.
Alright, deuces. Go find your office. Personal files. Just random keys. The Efficient Tank 23A are looking a little lumpy. We talk about that salt tuna. Velma's container key. Well, not looking too good for me. Need 50 hack to get that. Need 55 or 50 steel to get that. 55 hack to get that. Let's see. I maybe got one more in intelligence. Maybe that would give me 10, but I doubt it. 12 from Vicar Max. I don't know where the 12 is coming from. Wait, is that a grenade launcher that you have? I think it might be. Things are a little slow. I mean, I guess this is an opportunity to see what these actually do. gives me 4. And 3. That's... So I guess like 10%? No, that wouldn't give me 3 if it was 10%. About I used another one. What then? Nothing. Okay. Well, not much I can do here. Wait, you have 51 hack. See, her computer is probably where the information I want is going to be.
I hear those rich people in Byzantium pay a...
Okay, let's secret people.
handsome bit for rap musk.
Secret people. Alright, let's go to this guy's apartment.
Supposedly...
So,
This is Laura. Dropping a care package off with the Mathers in the old ruins south of Stellar Bay. Be back. Laura, I know you're reading this. Stay out of my things. Don't think that was there before. Oh, okay. Search the house.
Everything's spinning. I'm just gonna take it easy, okay?
Oh, search. Wait. Yeah, search that house. I was like, I'm not finding anything here. Okay, well, this is not leaving me with much to work with here. If I can get a level, about halfway there, I can potentially make some progress here. Quite a few things that we need to do. Take a look here. Let's do that quest first.
This is the simple truth. We are all molecular machines. The body is a collection of atoms. The mind is a consequence of chemical reactions. Therefore, our lives are predestined along a path that is only visible in retrospect. Life is fated and unstoppable.
gotta hand it to you, Max. You make my old med school lectures seem interesting.
Anybody else notice that? Like, look at Vicar Max right now. Don't look very good. over here, and he doesn't look the same. Just weirdness? Am I insane? Am I insane?
Reminds me of the crew cabin on one of my first ships.
The trick is not to breathe through your nose.
Let's see, what is my weapon configuration here? Okay, we're gonna want this one.
I have your back, Captain.
Get on!
The strong survive and the weak perish.
Okay.
Here we go.
Marauder. I'll take that. Beginning to wonder. You know, sometimes it's definitely very difficult to tell what is the better path to take in games like this, because, you know, it's pretty rare that everything is evenly spread out. And so you're not going to get equal amounts of persuasion and like stealing and other types of loot focused things. So I wonder if this game is more of a steal and hacking game. Yeah, I was looking at it, I was like, oh, that looks pretty nice. Leadership skills and persuade. Since my science is so high, it might be time for me to actually just start working on, oh, I'm getting 14 from Vicar Max, though. I mean, it's definitely time to, I mean, we've been seeing some hundreds and whatnot going on, so persuade might be the way to go. We only need 2 more points. Oh wait, no, never mind. We need 100. Unsure what to do. We need 10 points in hack in order to hack that thing. A lot of points. Let that sleep though. We're running out of ammo, but at the same time, these Raptidons have a lot of HP. Oh, there's one right there.
Take him down.
Oh, you were asleep.
That's what he's done for.
Oops. Was the wrong one.
My kind of action. That does it. Time for a drink?
It's very purple in here. It doesn't have anything to do with my weapon. Auspicious? The Mather residence. Hopefully there's no Marshal here.
A visitor? What an unexpected surprise! Please, come in. Come in.
I, for one, welcome a reprieve from our travels. That is, if you'll have us, kind sir.
That's the spirit. Now come in. Make yourselves comfortable.
Thanks, don't mind if I do.
Excellent. You've arrived at just the right time. My wife is putting the finishing touches on dinner. Please, make yourself at home until it's ready.
Is it... Are you cooking people?
You must be famished. So are we, my friend, but one can't rush a fine meal.
Wait, door is locked? Door is locked.
You must be
Why is the door locked?
Is it sticking again? I'm afraid nothing out here works the way it used to. There's a bit of a trick to jimmying it open. I'll see to it once we've finished dinner.
Okay.
I do appreciate your patience. I'd hate to serve company with anything but the best, though.
You're definitely going to try to kill me. And you're going to fail.
Oh, hello there. You come for dinner?
It wasn't my plan.
Are you sure? Because someone came for dinner yesterday. Or a week ago. Wasn't that you? Maybe not.
You okay? You seem confused.
It just gets hard to remember things. I recall moments, feelings, but the details slip. Other times it's like there's fog. Sorry, have we talked about this before?
Maybe I can help you.
That's nice of you. I usually feel better after I eat. Mama said dinner's almost ready, huh?
Bye. People are definitely cannibals.
What a pleasant surprise. And just when I was beginning to fear we'd seen the last of good company for a spell. Yet the Eternal provides, does it not?
Only if you give yourself over to the plan, Martha. May I call you Martha?
By all means, just make yourself comfortable. Company is always a reason for cheer.
Really can't fault your optimism.
And who could? Stretch out your hand and cosmic divinity reaches back. Open wide your mouth and the universe provides sustenance.
What do you mean by that?
Just that your presence here is a gift to us, and one that we don't take for granted. Look at me, prattling on as if this gravy is going to cook itself. Why don't you run along until we are ready for dinner?
Have I mentioned that these people are cannibals? I don't like the way you're looking at me. High five. Levi Mather's poetry. Sunrise, trees, sky, hunger. There's an ache sharp in my stomach. Hurts all the time. Bud makes me sick. Water makes me sick. Always hungry, so I can't think.
You trying to get us all in trouble? Hey, what are you doing in my room?
Sorry, I was just looking around.
Liar! You're trying to steal the last of my rocket candies, aren't you?
Your rocket candies?
The ones that come in a bottle with a rocket ship on it. Like the other man used to bring.
What other man?
I'm not telling you.
Calm down, I'm going now.
What do you think you're doing?
I was just leaving.
Carry on.
Any rocket candies?
Spacer's choice pills, they cure all your ills.
Have I mentioned that these people are cannibals? Mm-hmm. 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 You see all that? Do you see all of that? I'm trying to decide if I just want to kill them or if I want to actually just let this play out. Honestly, kind of afraid if I just let this play out. I'm gonna kill them. I don't get this opportunity very much.
We're doing this!
Yeah, I didn't want to risk it. You know, I didn't want to risk it. Sometimes you just gotta kill the cannibals.
I've seen and made my share of corpses, but this is downright unsettling.
It is unnatural, an affront to the grand plan.
Yeah, they made sure I couldn't see that. Takes up a time. Identifies Bracton Hecht as an employee of... Boss, please return to Ballard, Velma, or current supervisor. They definitely made sure that we wouldn't be able to see it, but I knew what was going on. This supper time. Don't play with your food. Wait, 98. Why did my science damage go down? Wasn't it at 102? Alright, well, killing these people, best decision I've made all day. The darn cannibals. Probably missed out on some really creepy stuff, but oh well. Y'all can creep, or y'all can keep your creepy stuff.
They got the drop on us.
Get out! Get out!
Like, what exactly got the drop on us?
Nice, Captain!
Okay. Do I want to put just all of this in hack? Do I want to do that? You could put 9 in it. One for science, I guess. Sure. All right, perks. Need 10 perks for that. We're gonna need 5 in this row. Oh, 2 more after I choose this one. Oh, that's while using tactical time dilation. Not as useful. Doesn't seem to have any noticeable difference. Consumables. Consumables really aren't giving me the most problems. It's weapons and armor. Joli Cuir. Simple, classic, time-honored, the top hat. The most venerable of all headwear. Now available from Joli Cuir. Alright, so I think 40 bonus capacity is probably the better choice, but we're going to go with that. I've been having a hard time interacting with things. Figure out what's what. Okay. Do this one next. Really? Come on, man. Ooh, that looks like a top dog over there. Yeah. Gonna be kinda rough.
May the law have mercy on you. I won't.
Oh, I thought we killed it. I was like, wow. Is it dead? Guess that's the problem I'm having right now, is I can't really tell if something is dead.
That's the last.
Like, what happened to the big dog? This loot thing might not be what I wanted it to be. It's incredibly subtle and not very useful. Kind of a waste of a perk point.
Here we go.
You don't mess with us.
I'm gonna get you. You know what? Bring it. Come on.
Take your best shot, asshole.
You got.
I got another fighting me.
Fucker. Camera's pretty good. Right. There's definitely some stuff that I've been missing out on. There was a door I couldn't get into. I didn't try to. Hiding behind the toilet. Some beans? I don't know if that's a good thing to hide behind the toilet. I'm gonna knock you out. Mama said knock you out. Carnal and pea free nuts? Pea free nuts? Wait, this place is all bunkered up. Feels like somebody is waiting for me upstairs. Waiting to scare me. Executive reviews. Sanjar had a bad habit of padding his reports with numbers and statistics. Not very good with slogans, jingles, or taglines. Presentations tend to be dry and lacking in emotional appeal and funny references. Sanjar also displays a noted tendency to complete work rather than delegating it, a trend unbecoming of upper management. All in all, Sanjar's work habits suggest a preoccupation with details and a startling lack of vision. Cannot recommend him for further advancement. Brian Graham. Spoof login credentials. Graham's understanding of product messaging and branding is impressive, especially for a relatively low-level editor. Has a knack for memorable slogans and taglines. However, Graham has issues with brevity and shows consistent disregard for prescribed fonts and formats. Some of his work has been flagged for subversive undertones. Recommend further supervision. Dora Erickson. Dora shows a real knack for brief but compelling presentations supported by catchy slogans. Her delegation skills are top-notch. She can build a lengthy meeting around any topic and emerge with plenty of work assigned. Why does it have the delete all? Let's inspect the journal. Sure. We'll get rid of him. Thought I saw something underneath there. And who wants some? That's you two. Making noise. Man, look at all this money on the ground. Need more lockpicking skills. Should have brought Felix. Oh, wait, no. Never bring Felix.
Hello? Hello? I hear boots out there. Wait, can rats wear boots?
I don't think they figured that out yet. Who are you?
Oh, thank the Eternal. I'm Huxley. Hux if you're lazy. I'm stuck. My friends and I were scavenging here, and a Meta Queen showed up. Then Raptidons. It was a void-blasted mess. I ran in here and, now the door's locked. Little help?
You got locked in how?
It's easier than it sounds, alright? Next time you get chased by Raptidons, you let me know the rationality of your decisions.
Well, I need to get in that room.
Phew. Thanks, mister. My buddy had a key, but I ain't heard him in a while. He locked me in here and took off. Probably got munched. So look for a dead guy, I guess. Or a rat. Maybe it's in a rat belly. Gross.
Must be a way to open it from the inside.
What do you mean? It's locked.
Right, but okay. Let's try the handle. Turn it upward and...
Wait, upward? Oh my eternal soul, it worked!
Ah, phew. Thank you so much. It was getting all stuffy in there, and I was getting a mite lightheaded, and I think maybe I was gonna die. Now I'm out here, and I'm headed back to Amber Heights.
Are you okay to travel?
Oh, sure, I'm a runner. I'm used to getting all dizzy and... Hey, who's your identical, slightly blurry friend?
Normally, when you help someone, they give you something for their trouble.
But I ain't got nothing on me. How's about a heaping helping of appreciation and respect?
What is this? Wait, is that a party member? Person plus. I really wish that one wasn't lie. I wish it was kind of like persuade, even though, you know, it is lying, but I wish there was a persuade one that did that. I wouldn't normally choose that option. I would, you know, stay far away from it. I probably would choose 5 and just be good. But because that icon is there, I just want to know what it means. So by being saved by me, you entered into a non-negotiable contract. You now owe recompense. Wait, can I quick save? No.
Ah, shit. I wouldn't have agreed to be saved if I'd known that. All right, here.
Good luck.
Thanks a lot, mister.
Okay. Yeah, that wasn't what I wanted, but sure. We now know what that icon means. And by we now know what that icon means, I mean I still have no idea what that icon means. There's another flamethrower. That was kind of funny being able to use engineering, just like just turn the handle upward. What do we have up here? Nice little area to snipe dudes. There's something going on with like my view distance or something. You know, I did have a Windows update that I think was forced on me. Not 100% sure because I was uploading videos, and so I just set my computer to auto shutdown when it was done. But when I woke up the next morning, there was this thing on my taskbar that's never been there before. Okay. We're out here. We might as well do that stuff. And the other chick's not going to be in my party. Even if she was a party member, so